Morning, guys. It's still sort of morning. It's 10:30 about. I have been spending the morning here watching FlossTube, and I've been knitting, and I'm almost one more wrist warmer done, so that is awesome. And I'm just taking a chill morning. I have two kitties that is very mummy today. They have days when they're very mummy, but they've been very mummy the last couple of days. I think it is that I'm not gaming. I'm not sitting in the craft room. I'm sitting out here, and then they can sit around me on the sofa, and they kind of like it. And Gizmo has been kind of bumping me with his head, trying to get into my lap. He did it. He gets to get into my lap, so it's not like that. But like yesterday, he like nudged the embroidery hoop, and when I moved it a little bit, he stepped in and he nudged it a little bit more, and he ended up lying in my arms. The only problem is that I have a ball of yarn in my lap, and he like takes his nose and he sniffs at it and sniffs at it, and when I have let him sniff enough, he like opens his mouth and bite. And that he is not allowed to do, because we're not gonna give him stupid ideas that ball of yarn are toys, because they aren't. They will never be, because they're my toys. So I got a little kitty here sleeping, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna continue watching YouTube for a little while. I only think I have like half a program more, and then I'm gonna watch some Revenge while I continue knitting. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, this morning when I went up, we did some laundry yesterday, but the laundry machine ended so late that we didn't want to put them in the dryer. Or we put them in the dryer, but we didn't want to start the dryer because it was late at night. So I was supposed to start the dryer in the morning, and I went up pretty early. I was up at 7:30, and I didn't want to really start it immediately. So I'm like, okay, I let it be, and I started around 10. And then I'm sitting here, and the machine starts by itself, and I got so scared. But then I realized we have a timer on our machine, and Christopher put it on 3 hours when he left for work, so it's nothing strange. But I thought that he had just kind of loaded the machine, and that I was supposed to push the play button, sort of. So when you're not knowing that it's going to start, that's kind of scary. Yeah. But good morning, guys. Have an awesome day. I finished the wrist warmers. Yay! So they are done. I am going to pack them in and send them away to its recipient. There is a photo on Instagram of them, of both of the pairs. I kind of like them. They actually knitted up pretty nicely. They're patterned yarn, so you never really know what you get. They have this little sock on the wrapper that tells you somewhat how the pattern is supposed to look, but you never know. And they kind of knitted up pretty nicely. I kind of liked it. I am doing some cross stitching, and I decided I wanted to move the frame, and then I picked it out of the frame, so I thought I'd show you how far I have gotten so far on this. You see the house and and like I said, I'm working on the snow, and I'm going to continue working on the white snow. So I have the full moon. I'm doing the tips over here, and then I'm going to just continue working with the snow. I have several reasons why I choose to do the white parts right now. The first reason is that I want to get the silk out of the way so I can finish it off with the cotton, which works a little bit faster. The second reason is what I have learned, that when you use light yarn versus dark yarn, and this depends on who you ask, but this is what I have found is that you have to choose what you want to be brightest, and the one you want to be brightest is the one you stitch first. And that is if you are really careful with your work, and I am very careful with my work, and I keep it away from the kitties, and I try not to get any dirt on it. But basically, if you do the black stitches first, your white length will go through the holes where the black is, and it will transfer from the stitches over to the thread that you're pulling through, and therefore you will have a greyish tint on all your white. If you stitch the white first, you will pull your black thread through. The black might shed a little, but only in the holes, while the white will transfer onto the long black lengths, and they will dull down and not be as stark. So basically, the color you want to be realized as most true is the color you stitch first. That is what I have learned from running around the internet and looking, and for doing myself. I've cross-stitched for many years now, so I'm doing the snow first and the silks first. The silk is ironable, and therefore I'm also one of the reasons why I'm doing them now. Like special effects threads, like the DMC effects, which is kind of metallics, I would not. I've learned that you can iron them if you iron on a very, very low temperature, so I prefer to actually stitch all the cotton, then iron my work, then do metallics, and then on a very low temperature iron my works, and then do the beading. Basically how I do usually work with my fabric. That became a long waffling about fabric, I'm sorry. Happens. But I am going to do some stitching. I'm gonna see if I can get my boyfriend to go to the stores today. We might go away. We might do that. We'll see. I will talking to him through messages and stuff and see if we can do that. I have a few things I have to fix, so maybe I can go shopping today. We'll see. Starting to have, as I said yesterday, I'm having a better day today than I had yesterday, so it's all getting a little bit better every day. I'm gonna see this week out, and hopefully some days next week, and we'll see how the pain in my arms and my legs are, and hopefully I can get back to work soon. Really looking forward to that. Right now I'm a little bit fussy in my head, but I'm a little bit tired also, so yeah. But yeah, good days. Good days are coming. Good days are coming. We just got home from shopping, and a funny thing happened. In Sweden we have like legal drinking age is 18, but you're not allowed to buy from the liquor store until you're 20. And I had to show my ID. Yeah, me. I had to show my ID. He was kind of shocked when he noticed my real age, but yeah. And other funny thing just happened. I realized when I got home, just before I left, I uploaded a video on the wrong channel. I never had that happen for me. I kind of remember when I got into the door, I'm like, wait a minute, did I upload that to my vlog channel? Yeah, I did. So I got 2 very nice comments, but I had to kind of remove the video from the channel because it's supposed to be the vlog channel, and the craft channel is supposed to have the craft haul, and yeah, things just, yeah. But I'm editing and uploading now, so we'll see how it goes. Things that happen, yeah. But we just got home and we're probably gonna watch telly for a little while and then head to bed. But yeah, funny things happening all the time. And yeah, we went to buy milk at the grocery store, and they have like a makeup section there with a bit of different makeup. Max Factor, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Max Factor is the European name and CoverGirl is the American name, sort of. I know that at least my absolute favorite mascara have the same formula, both in CoverGirl and in Max Factor, and the Max Factor one is like double the price. But yeah, so I went and bought some makeup and I tried it on. It's a under eye concealer. We are going to a little housewarming party tomorrow, so I thought that for once I would fix my hair and put on my makeup and everything, and I wanted to try the under eye concealer to see if it's good coverage, which has actually had great coverage, but also how my eyes will react, because the one I have here at home, my eyes seem to not like. But yeah. Well guys, it's time for bed, but I thought I'd show you how much I have stitched. And that is my kitty. Alright, here is all I stitched today. All of these and all the way back up here. I'm started over here. I'm going to continue stitch tomorrow. I'm going to go to the post office and send off a pair of wrist warmers. As I didn't have time with that today, as we went shopping. And I probably will make the lace on my knitting. We'll see. I might do the lace on my knitting, or I might just rest my hands. We'll see. And if I'm feeling up for it, I'm going to read some science, so that I will be prepared to go back to work. Yeah, that's tomorrow. But tonight, it's sleep time. So, good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.